All right, all right. Oh, yeah. Where you at, my good people? Where you at, my good people? Let me tell y'all something. Let me take a little sip out of my Wilson cup. Happy homecoming, people. Happy homecoming, people. Happy homecoming, y'all. It's homecoming week. It is Wilson Tigers homecoming week. And listen, it's Make It Make Sense Monday, okay? It's Make It Make Sense Monday, and I am going to make this whole thing make sense for you. All right. I want to make it make sense for you. I'm happy for everybody who has come in and joined me today. I got Tori, who actually is going to be joining me today. I know we always do Talk It Out Tuesday, but she's going to join me in a few. All right. But I want to make this thing make sense for you. We're going to talk about why Wilson Homecoming is so big. I know what a lot of people be saying, like, Wilson think they're a university. No, that's not what we think. We got history, we got love, and we got love for all of y'all, and we're here to celebrate. Everybody's going to be out in these homecoming streets. This is homecoming season for our area. This is homecoming season in general for schools and for colleges, and this just happens to be Wilson Homecoming Week. So I got a little information I'm going to share with you guys. A lot of you guys have been sending me your stuff to let me know what you got going on throughout the week, throughout the weekend. I'm going to share some of that. We're going to talk about it. And let me see this here. In the paper on Thursday, there was a citizen columnist, Allie Brooks. You know who he is. And he wrote about the uniqueness of Wilson High School's homecoming, right? So I'm going to let you know, and it's going to come from an authority. If you didn't get to read it in the paper, don't worry about it. I'm going to get that to you. I'm going to let you know. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about happiness, because everybody's always talking about, you ask people what they want, and the first thing that comes out of their mouth, they say, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. And particularly us as women. If you ask a woman what she wants, she usually says, I want to be happy. But what does that really mean? Like, what is your happy? And a lot of the times, like women who are mothers, one of the first things they say, well, I want my kids to be happy. But see, that's not you. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about yourself. Think about what it is that makes you happy. Dig deep within yourself. Find out what that is. Is it related to your identity? Is it related to your work, the things that you do? Let me know. Where is your peace of mind? We're going to chat a little bit about that, all right? So, I don't even want to do an opening or anything. This is Wilson Homecoming Week. We're going to do it different. I'm usually not even on camera, but I had to be on camera because you need to see all this purple and gold, all of it, all right? I'm going to bring Tori on in here. Tori, I know you here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
I'm here. I was like, the camera turns up. We're going to be on the camera. I said, we're going to do what?
How it going to be Wilson Homecoming and I don't be up here in my purple and gold?
Because y'all, Tigers. But I'm going to do this for the Tigers.
Well, thank you.
I had to fix my hair. My hair was like, girl, you had on wigs all week. You better let me breathe.
I'm so glad you came in here. Didn't you celebrate your homecoming?
Yes, Mayo Golden Bears. I'm class of 1994, and I'm actually a former Miss Mayo, 93, 94.
I didn't know that about you.
Yes, I was with Miss Mayo at one point. Yes.
Okay. Well, how was homecoming?
Homecoming was great. Homecoming was amazing.
All right. Well, I had to bring you in here because, and a lot of, I could have brought any number of people on here, but we always get in here. We get talking, and we talk about some of everything. And also because, really, when Wilson has homecoming, all of us are out here in these homecoming streets. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then I also, to be honest, I go back to the days when we were actually in high school, And I don't know for your generation in particular, but I remember my generation. Like we had friends who went to South Florence. We had friends who went to West Florence, Mayo, Lamar, Timmonsville, and all of those people used to come to our homecoming. They used to come to our dances, our talent shows. They were in our talent shows. So that's how we were as young people. Do you remember those days?
Yeah, those days. Y'all, we still coming together to celebrate.
Yes,
And
thank
is
you. Right. So, I mean, oftentimes you hear, and it's fun. I mean, the young kids are in school and they play the sport, so there's the rivalry in that sense. But in a lot of ways, it's really not a rivalry like that. All of us are still there. Like you'll come to Tiger Fest and you're gonna see people with West Florence shirts on, South Florence shirts on. They're happy about their school, but they're happy to be celebrating with us. And I love that. What do you think
right.
about that?
I love the unity because you see, like you said, you have the different shirt schools because some bears may be with Wilson, and we gonna probably come with our Mayo shirt, Mayo hat. So it's all love, and that's what I love. There is so much love. I really appreciate that because I actually, when I do, I remember one year, it wasn't last year, year before last, I was hanging out with the class of '90 of Wilson High School.
Mhm.
I was like, whoa, I was tired. I said, y'all, I got church in the morning.
Look,
It was like team no sleep. I said, listen, I need my sleep.
girl, listen, I made sure that I was like proactive this year. I took my little mini vacation this week and got as much rest as I could because I already know it really is about to be nonstop sleep. It is. People are already coming into town. Some of my friends are already in town. Serious. They started already. Everything has really started already. And I kind of teased this a little bit at the beginning of the show. I don't know. You're over in Darlington, but for people who are in Florence, Mr. Brooks wrote a column in the newspaper and he was talking about the uniqueness of Wilson High School homecoming. So I want to read that.
Okay.
So I wanna do that for the people if we could.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Let me see what I got here. Booyah. All right. Listen, Wilson homecoming is always a big event here. It's always something big for us. If I could bring you over here. Let me see. What do I really have going on? One momento. One little minute here, Tori.
Okay.
That's me right there. Hey, me. See, guess what? I haven't done this show like this in so long until I'm not used to being on camera for this particular podcast. But we're going to talk about the uniqueness of Wilson High School's homecoming. All right, guys. So once a year, some high schools, colleges, universities, faith houses celebrate what is commonly referred to as homecoming. Homecoming is defined as the tradition of welcoming back alumni and other former members of an organization to celebrate the organization's existence. Such will be the case for Wilson High School during the week of October 1st through the 8th, 2023. The celebration is arguably one of its kind for a high school founded in 1866, 157 years ago. As a proud member of 1964 graduation class of Wilson High School, I can tell you there is nothing, absolutely nothing like a Wilson High School homecoming in Florence, South Carolina. Through the years, there have been friendly and some deceitful arguments about which class was and is the best graduation class of Wilson. However, when we get beyond those discussions, we settle into the participation in the week long activities that have been planned by the members of the Florence chapter of the Wilson High School Alumni Association. In their book titled Healthy Leadership, Lee Joe Colin and Julie Davis Colin discuss a healthy leadership practice about connection. Among the many valuable points made throughout the book is one that states healthy leaders are bridge builders. And one important bridge they build is between a team's members' work and a bigger purpose. Being blessed with living members of the graduation classes from the late 1920s to the present, Homecoming at Wilson provides an opportunity for its alumni, administration, faculty, support staff, students, and school community, past and present, to celebrate with purpose of celebrating the goodness of our alma mater. Opportunities are also provided for genuinely making all persons feel that they belong and making all feel appreciated by word and deed. From the segregation environment and surroundings at the southwest corner at the southwest corner of Dargan and Palmetto Streets to the 300 blocks of Athens Streets to the 1200 North Irby Street to the desegregated student body and faculty in 1970 at 1200 North Irby Street to the present site at 1411 Old Marion Highway, we've come this far by faith and perseverance. Can you show me another formerly predominantly African American high school that is currently being led by an African American principal and includes an international baccalaureate program? Can you show me another formerly segregated high school that was predominantly African American that has a diverse population of 1,326 students with 269 white students, 5 specific Hawaiian students, 6 mixed students, 54 Asian students, 10 American Indian students, and 982 African American students? We are all Wilson Tigers. And during this homecoming, we should sing our alma mater with greater purpose. 2, we ought to sing with new meaning. Blessed be the tie that binds. 2, in the midst of our celebration activities, let us remember our deceased alumni, classmates, faculty, staff, and other community members. Homecoming this year at Wilson, like in previous years, provides an opportunity to have fun and fellowship. The event planners are to be commended for their unselfish services. Participation by all will hopefully focus on what we have in common as individuals and as classes, rather than the negative. Wilson High School homecoming needs to be purpose-driven by everyone, irrespective of class membership, race, gender, address, socioeconomic status, job status, or any other differences. We can not join hands enough to sing. Lift happy voices, praises unfold. Hail the purple and gold. Let songs of gladness rise to the sky for dear old Wilson High. And strive to show as on we go ability and power to do the right with all our might through every changing hour. With loyalty, courage, and hope, our lives shall ever blessed. And ever for our alma mater, we work to do our best. As on we go, our aim shall grow. Our cheers will ever cry to do the right with all our might for thee, dear Wilson High. All right? And that was written by Dr. Allie E. Brooks. He's also a former superintendent for Florence School 1 and former principal of Wilson High School. Y'all dig? Y'all understand what's really going on? Tori, did you learn something?
What's up?
Did you learn a little
Listen.
something?
Yeah, I was listening. I was like,
That's
okay.
Mr. Brooks. That's Mr. Brooks. That's the history. And that's the thing I love about it, like the rich history. When it all comes down to it, one thing about it, you can't erase that.
No, you can't.
Can't erase that, you know? So I love it, and I love participating in it. And there's just a lot going on. Besides, we've got the game, all of the things that are going on. And you say, well, how much can a high school do for homecoming? A lot. A lot. Okay. Let me just let you know a whole lot because that's what we always do. Yesterday, people were starting to flow in, and that was Sunday. There was a bowling tournament at Southgate Bowling Alley. Um, and there's things people, like I said, people are going to continue to come in. And I've got all of these classes who sent me their agendas. Thursday is usually typically when a larger amount of people start coming in. A lot of the classes, they have their reservations and their drop-ins throughout many places, wherever your class has decided to do that. But I have to let you know that the class of 1963 will be having their drop-in on Thursday, October 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Hyatt Hotel on the second floor balcony. And then on Friday morning is the golf tournament at the Crossing Golf Club. Also from noon to 4. The class of 63, they're having a Tiger Day party. There's going to be a Tiger Day party actually at Francis Marion Performing Arts Center featuring my favorite DJ Blug. Y'all know DJ Bug. And then registration for the parade and everything that's going to be going out throughout the day. There's going to be a block party that evening downtown. The homecoming game going to be playing South Florence High School. That's going to be at 7 p.m. at the Tiger Stadium.
Wait a minute. Y'all playing the Bruins for the homecoming?
Playing the Bruins for homecoming.
Ooh.
Yep. So that's gonna be Friday night. And then on Saturday, you know how we do. We got that parade going on now. Y'all know we have a big parade. So that parade lineup, get yourself there on time to make sure you're there for your class and represent for your people. But that's from 8:30 to 10, the parade. And then all of the people who made the commitment to get out there to the stadium, because the Tiger Fest is a big deal. Y'all got to get out there somewhere between 8 and 10, whoever is obligated to do that, to get your stuff set up, get everything going. The parade actually starts at 10 o'clock downtown Florence. And then Tiger Fest is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we all going to be out there at Tiger Fest, all right? Now, it still ain't over. You tired yet? Because I'm still talking about Wilson already. Let us get to Sunday. And there's a whole lot that's in between here because there's parties here, there, at your friend house, at your classmate house, at here, there, and a lot of places. All of the businesses and Tiger business owners are having things. But on Sunday morning is the Hall of Fame breakfast. That starts at 9 a.m. and that's going to be at the Wilson High School cafeteria. All right. Now, I got to let you guys know this. So everybody, because everybody's always asking me this. People are all in my inbox story. My inbox story. I love my people. But it full up. Everybody getting their stuff into me. And I like that. But let me put this up here so that you guys will know. Because I really need to let you guys know this. The Wilson High School Homecoming Tailgate Tiger Fest will be cashless this year. So the Alumni Association wants you to know that there will be no cash taken at the gate. Go online, get your tickets, okay? Get your tickets online. Do what you're supposed to do, all right? Get them. Woo! I'm going to take a little breath on the Wilson. Woo!
Not showing you right.
I'm going to take a little breath. Y'all go ahead and look at my Wilson Tiger hat. My t-shirt. Oh, I'm cutting up. All my people out here, go ahead and check on in. If I got my Wilson Tigers out here, let me know that you are watching the podcast. If you got some questions and I can help you out and let you know what's going on, I will let you know. All right. Also, let's see what else I got going on here. I think I need to let y'all know what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be talking about today. Today, we're going to be talking about happiness. Everybody talking about being happy. You ask anybody what do they want? What do they always say? I want to be happy. But what does that really mean? I feel like we need to talk about it. I want you to get in the comments. I want you to let us know. Tori and I will get ready to get into this conversation. You ready?
Yep.
Come on with it. You ain't
Am
happy.
I good on your end? Because I was freezing for a minute. Am I
Well,
good?
well, you know what? Hey, you know what we can do? We can get our talk bubbles. You want to get on the talk bubble? We can turn
No,
up.
we good. I just want to make sure. I just want
Listen,
to
we
make sure there's no buffering on my end because
there
for a
is
moment,
there's buffering, but what I be trying to tell you is to stop worrying about that because what can we do about the internet service? Like how can we change that buffering? Like what can we do?
oh yeah, you're right. Just keep going.
Thank you. It happens. It happens. You be watching the news and you see it happening. We came all the way through a pandemic watching people get used to this stuff. You watch pundits who are doing this from their homes, doing the very same thing that we're doing as content creators. Now all of a sudden, like it's a thing, everybody does it. And sometimes buffering happens. Like, I don't know what to do about it. I don't. The only thing I know to do is not worry about it and not let it mess with my happy. Okay. I'm
Mm.
happy, girl. I'm happy.
I know you happy because you a tiger.
I am. I am. But but seriously, I was gonna be happy whether I was a tiger or not. Just talking about this whole thing, yeah, it gets
Yeah.
frustrating sometimes when there are technical difficulties and things that happen outside of our control. But I don't know how to allow that to stop me because when I talk about the things that make me happy, like this right here, like what we're doing right now, this is a part of my happy, like being a content creator, doing this podcast, talking to people, conversation, that makes me happy. And I've had many goals and I've done many things throughout my life. I'm always open to try new things and I may do other things, as I continue, in life. But I will say this, I feel like I'm in a place where like I'm comfortable, you know? And I'm really happy with where I am and with what I'm doing in terms of location, in terms of how I have um my workspace, everything that I do, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm happy with my lifestyle. So, I'm not getting ready to let small things stress me out, you know? I know who I am. I'm out here. People talk to me. People want to talk to me. Like I said, I love talking to people. I love talking to you. You make me happy, friend. You know what I'm saying?
You know how we do. You make me happy too. Listen, I want to do this if we can.
Mhm.
Can we shout out to Shalonda Waiters? They had their third annual Sparkle Gala last night. Now I normally go not last night, September 30th, this past Saturday. I
Okay.
missed it this year. I normally go, but I missed it. I hate I missed it. But of course, Asaya Jordan it was a part of Wilson, and her legacy will continue to live on. So, Shalonda, we love you, we support you, and we're praying for you continuously. And I hate I missed the gala because I looked at all the pictures. The pictures were amazing. All the pink was so beautiful. So, we want to show you love today as well because your daughter was a part of Wilson High School. So, I want to show some love to her. And
Absolutely.
also, when it comes to happiness for me, it's important for me to enjoy my quiet time,
Mhm.
my moments of solitude, my peace. It's important for me to surround myself with positive energy, positive people, positive vibes. That's so important to me. Like yesterday was a huge, busy day for me. Yesterday started out with church, then I went to celebrate Katasha for her birthday. It's her birthday month. Her birthday is actually on October the 19th, but she wanted to start her birthday month with people that she loved and cared about. And I was honored to be there. So we did that. Then I went back to Darlington, came back to Darlington to celebrate my friend, gospel artist, recording artist, Jeanette, for the Person in the Park. And then last night, Dr. Sonyetta had a girl chat, a fireside girl chat last night at 9 o'clock. So I'm still trying to catch up on my rest. But you guys know how I do. I like to show up for people as much as I possibly can.
Right.
But after yesterday, my body is
If you don't stop clapping in that microphone,
so y'all know how I do.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I said, you know what? She'll stop. But she didn't.
I ain't used to this. Listen, on this
The
particular
phone
podcast,
tapping.
listen, on this particular podcast, like you said, I'm not used to being on camera.
I mean, that's why I was like, Tori, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let me get this
on
thing
camera
together.
again. And this is the thing. You know, on this podcast, sometimes it can go to the left, and I'm like, I have to remind myself, Tori, you're on the camera, so make sure your face right. They can see your facial expression. See with the bubble, y'all don't see me when I'm looking crazy. Looking at when Tanya says something crazy, I'll be looking like,
what did you listen? I'm a behave today. I'm on good behavior.
oh my goodness, yeah.
I'm on good behavior. What would Mr. Brooks think? Act right.
Well, that's and then also happy for me is also I'm doing better with eating better, exercising, and just enjoying peace.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said, it's so important for me to be surrounded with the right people. And yesterday was just so amazing. You know, different people, and there were people that I hadn't seen. Matter of fact, with Mayo's homecoming, there were people I hadn't seen in years. There's one particular young lady I haven't seen. I've been out of school next year. It'll be 30 years, and I haven't seen her since high school.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God, yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, life is good.
The fun part. That's the fun part about it. You know, just like seeing some of those old friends, even some of the if you know you have teachers who are still around and they come out for the homecoming festivities, that's always good. But I want to ask you a question as it relates to happiness. Like, is happiness something that is a constant pursuit? And by that I mean, like, are we always pursuing it, or is it like in a constant state, or or is it more about just moments of joy? What do you think?
That's a great question. For me,
Let's ask the people that too. Y'all think about that. Like, is happiness a constant pursuit? Like, do you feel like happiness is a constant state, or are there just like moments of joy that you have? Let's start getting in the conversation with us. Y'all don't be afraid just because you know, I started talking about Wilson. It's like the people got like usually by girl, hey, we can't keep up with the comments.
they was like, she's talking about Wilson.
You ain't got to be from Wilson to enjoy this podcast.
Oh,
all right,
my goodness.
Somebody in here with us. What's up, Cole?
Hey, Richard. He said happiness can be both, and I agree. But to answer your question, for me, it's moments of joy for me, because I'm not going to lie. This weekend, I had a moment where I wasn't happy. So for me, it's moments of joy, and I appreciate those moments. And I see 94. And let me tell you about Matthew. I love Matthew. Let me tell you about Matthew. Okay, I told you that I was Miss Mayo. I ran for Miss Mayo in high school. Matthew was my escort when I was running for Miss Mayo. Now, mind you, I had asked a whole bunch of people to escort me, but when I asked Matthew, there seemed to be a problem. And let me tell you why. Matthew is a handsome Caucasian gentleman.
And until I come back.
Listen, you say talk to the people. Yeah, Matthew is a handsome Caucasian guy. And when Matthew was my escort, some people got mad. But Matthew, I appreciate you. I love you. And your sweet mama, I love your mom. She was such a sweet lady. So thank you, Matthew, for joining in the chat. Mayo Golden Bears, class of 94. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I see Richard in the comments. He says, I think it's moments, definitely. I agree because I'm not happy all the time. Now, the goal is to be constantly happy, but let's be clear. Let's be clear. We're not going to be happy all the time. Like I said, I had a moment this weekend where I wasn't happy, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And Matthew says, "Thank you. I love you too." Matthew, you know, I will always have love for you. I mean, you came through for me, always come through for me. So always, there's always love. But I don't know what Tonya got going on. I don't know what Tonya got going on. I need her to come back so I can see the comments. And Richard Cope says, it's constant once you've learned to love yourself above all physical and mental stimulation or infatuations or manipulation. Ooh, that is so good. Let me read that again. It's constant once you've learned to love yourself above all physical and mental stimulation or infatuations or manipulation. That's a whole word right there. I love that. That's good.
Come through, Cope. That's my
good.
friend. DC in the house. What's up? What's up?
Oh, is it DC?
Yeah. That's an old school friend. Well, not an old school friend as in school, but a friend, old school friend, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay. Because I was going to say, is he what I was going to ask? Well, did he attend Wilson?
No, I met him in Wilson. Back in the early 90s, I met him in DC.
Cynthia said, hey Cynthia, what's up, girl? Listen, Cynthia is class of don't throw nothing at the phone now. But I think Cynthia is class of 87, St. John High School in Darlington.
Come on, classmate from another school, 1987 right here. You know, I'm class of 87 from Wilson High School, 1987 in the building. All right, and I obviously missed a few things. I see Mr. Madden here talking about
87.
moments. Definitely, what kind of moments y'all was talking about?
You know what? We had some great moments. We actually did have some great moments. We did.
Well,
Tonya, stop.
the next message say, "Thank you, I love you too." What did I miss?
Tonya.
It's homecoming season. I just want to put a homecoming announcement here. All of you who are enjoying your homecoming, enjoy your homecoming. Don't you come out in these homecoming streets and end up getting a divorce. No, don't y'all do that. Don't y'all be doing them things, Don't be talking about
see what I'm saying?
Stuff like
see
that.
What I'm saying? This is why the talk bubble, because you be people
right.
can see my face.
Rich, come on, Cope. Cope letting you know that we go back to the old cross colors and Rockaware modeling days. Like I did that back in the day. We premiered the Carl Kanai line. So that was back in the day. We used to do that little runway thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what's up.
Some handsome chocolate. That's all I got to say. He sure is aging well. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my goodness! Cynthia says yes, the Mighty Blue Devils. Oh my goodness! And Richard Cope says I went to HD Woodson. Where is that?
And are we in the same conversation where I said I
met him
DC?
In
we in the
yeah.
in the DMV area. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, Matt. Listen, Matt. He said he love you. She off the chain. Matt, I'm trying to tell you. She's
Matt,
starting stuff, Matt.
Matt, I love you already. I mean, I just came back and saw the comments. I was just trying to y'all catch me up to speed. I had a very important phone call that I had to take. Typically, I wouldn't do that, but it was from my mom. So, I had to see what she was
Yeah.
talking about,
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Matt. I love you too. I hadn't met you, but you can get in my inbox too, Matt. Now, I don't.
You know what?
All right, moving right along through the comments.
Oh my goodness. Cynthia says I gotta get a boyfriend first. Oh. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Jesus. Kizzy, what's up, Kizzy? What's up, sis? How you doing, girl? Thank you so much for joining us in the chat.
Make sure you join us out in these homecoming streets as well. We're going to be out here. It's Wilson homecoming week. I got to let you know. I just feel a whole lot of joy. We having fun. We asking the question and we're asking like, what are some of those things that make us happy? And it's just thinking back and talking to some of those good friends. I talked to one of my good college friends today as well. She called me right before the show. Okay, Matt, maybe I shouldn't put this comment up here. He said, okay, then. Matt, I got a bald head. I don't know if they told you. You might need to scroll through my Facebook page. You scroll through it first.
Oh goodness, Lord Wilson has fun shut down and do.
Yes, come on through. Come on through, Matt. Come on through. Because if you friends with Tori, you got to be good people. You really do. And what's up, Colt? Colt said that red, black, and green. Yes, that was back in the day. Cross colors was that red, black, and green. You could identify with that. That was like one of, when we really started having black brands. And for me, when I modeled, that meant a lot to me. I did a lot of things and I consciously did things with Black designers. I turned down certain things because I didn't particularly want to be associated with it. And not because, I can't say that I was in a space where, I could be turning stuff down. I don't mean it like that. But if you could just imagine my personality now, my personality has been very close to this a lot. So I've always been pretty conscious. So I always like working with my people. And those are the type of shows that I did because, believe it or not, I ended up modeling. It wasn't like a career goal for me. It's one of those things, and it probably sounds like, that story that a lot of people tell, but, I ended up in that. A photographer saw me in a mall, asked to take my pictures. I was kind of skeptical. I thought, he was trying to hit on me a little bit. And then I took his card. I never called him back. And then he saw me at the mall again, and I happened to be with my boyfriend at the time. And so, so that he could see that, then I took it serious. And so it just kind of went from there. I took the pictures. He was like, man, you should really consider, pursuing this. And I did. And, I did a little thing and yeah. And now here I am doing this.
That's what's up.
What's up, Kizzy?
Kizzy, I love the energy. Listen, Kizzy, a whole vibe.
That don't matter.
Oh my goodness.
You talk about my bald head.
See, that's why I need behind the buffalo.
Well, I had to be honest. After I shaved my head, like, I had the long dreadlocks for the longest time. In fact, I had them for like, 27, 28 years. And girl, when I shaved my head, I was not prepared at all for the messages and the way men were going to be in my inbox. I did not. I had to clutch my pearls. And I'm not easily, taken, but I was like, whoa, is that what happens? But anyway, let's talk about Rich. Come on, Cole.
Richard. I'm glad I finally caught another show. Y'all off the chain. I might show up for Wilson for sure. Come on down.
Richard, please. 1 year you got Richard. Now, Richard, you know I'm telling you the truth, brother. I will not lead you astray. Wilson Home, you're not going to believe what a high school, but we're a predominantly black high school, historically black high school. In fact, we're one of the few remaining black high schools still in existence. 1866, brother. I read the history a little bit earlier. So if you go back and watch the beginning part, you can understand, like, we're having a lot of fun here, but you can understand why we have such a great pride for this. It really is cool.
And Richard says you were a phenomenal model.
Richard, thank you. Thank you. Likewise, brother.
And Cynthia says it's okay hanging out with my sisters here and there, but you just want to hang out with a brother. And y'all know what I mean, every now and then. I don't know. Maybe I need to head out to some of Wilson's events. Listen, Cynthia, let me tell you where you need to come. I know that's where I'm going to be. Now, the block party I love the block party. And then Tanya's hosting this weekend the old school party with Chubb Rock.
You know what? Hey, since you done brought it up, let me let the people know. All right, y'all. I gotta let you know it's a whole lot going on in Flowtown. You know that already. And we gonna be doing the thing because that's really what we do. We're having the Wilson High School, the Wilson Tigers old school Digging in the Crates homecoming dance. We're going to have the legendary Chubb Rock in the building. All right. Got to let you know that. The sounds are going to be provided by DJ Styles. We're also going to have DJ Prince Ice in the building. I'm your favorite host, MsTONYA. I'm going to be there. And let me tell you something that we're doing really, really special. I got to let you know this. Tori, I don't know if you know this. Let me bring you back on here so we can talk about it. Did you know that we are going to be honoring Tucson the Capricorn?
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am. And you know that he was our favorite high school DJ. If Tucson the Capricorn was the DJ at the party, that was a party you knew you had to be at.
What?
Yes, ma'am. So Tucson the Capricorn will be in the building. We're doing a special presentation honoring him. Just one of our favorite high school DJs. So we got to give him that Wilson love because he's the reason why, we all kind of party together. You guys used to come to those parties when Tucson was DJing.
I'm telling you, I haven't seen Tucson in years, but I used to work with him at Cumulus.
Well, guess what? He's going to be in the building. Yes, he is. Let me let the people know one more thing. Boom.
My people, let me tell you what's going down, man. Okay? We're talking Wilson Tiger Old School Homecoming Dance, all right, at the Florence National Guard Armory. Your boy Chubb's in the building. MsTONYA is hosting, okay? We're going in, baby, old school. 50 years of hip-hop. 50 years of hip-hop. The celebration continues. And your boy Chubbster treating you right, just the two of us. You know the hits, okay? It's going down, man. Digging in the crates.
All right. You heard it from Chubb Rock himself. And he told you. He gonna be in the building. Who he said the host was gonna be? Who he said was the host, though?
MsTONYA. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. I'm supposed to be looking listen, I'm supposed to be looking this way.
So we gonna have some fun. I can't wait to have fun with y'all. If y'all think I have fun with y'all on the podcast, wait until we get into this party. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun, like we're supposed to. This is literally one of my favorite times of the year. Like when homecoming comes and like I get on this vibration, I just ride this out straight through the holidays. It's like Wilson homecoming, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Happy New Year. What?
Yes.
You understand? Yeah. So
I'm so glad you mentioned that because Tanya, I was just thinking the other day, like, where is Tucson? I was thinking about him like one day last week.
Well, if you want to know where he gonna be, let me just let you know one more time. Boom, right here. The Wilson Tiger Old School Digging in the Crates Homecoming Dance at the National Guard Armory. You guys go ahead and go to Eventbrite and get those tickets. We got the early bird tickets because a lot of people have been really hitting my inbox asking me about the tickets. So we actually did something great for you. We extended the early bird tickets to Wednesday at midnight. So you can get those early bird tickets for $20 until midnight on Wednesday. And let me tell you something. That's a good deal. After that, you got $25 and then it's $30 at the door. But there's so much going on. You can get your VIP tickets. It's gonna be nice, full bar service. There's gonna be breakfast. And of course, if it's gonna be breakfast and it's in South Carolina, we're gonna have grits in the building. Grits. So if you put sugar in them, if you put salt, don't let me come by your table and let me see you putting sugar in your grits. But I ain't gonna mind. Do what you do. Do what you do.
Listen, that grits and the sugar, that's a whole sugar and the grits, that's a whole nother conversation.
Well,
like,
let me
why?
We gonna have the breakfast. So you're getting your eggs, your sausage, your bacon, and those who might want the shrimp and grits, we got that little thing going on for you too. So hey, that's what we got going down. And this is for the people, who the grown folks who want to get out here and have a good time and be with your classmates and your schoolmates and actually your whole community, because people from everywhere. I've had people who have been inboxing me asking, is this only for Wilson? No. Come from where you want. If you live in Atlanta and you want to come to this, come and see Chubb Rock. Okay. But you're going to be celebrating with some good people who are just celebrating being good people. And that's what it's about. It's not just for Wilson students or former Wilson students. This is a community thing, Just got to let you guys know that. Yeah. What's going on in them comments? Because you sound like you laughing.
I was laughing at Malik. Oh, good. You went too far back.
Oh, my bad. But I like that message. I kind of did.
See?
Okay. I'm gonna stop. Give me a timestamp.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. 12:41. Let's start there.
Okay.
Richard says, I'll never forget how we went to Howard University for that casting call for a John Singleton movie. They pulled you out of that long line. Then when I got near the door, John came out and pulled me himself.
Listen.
Wait a minute.
Listen, Richard, you telling stuff I didn't read the messages. I hadn't told people stuff like that. Yeah, I know some people who know some people who know some people, and I've done some things and I've done some things. Yeah.
John Singleton, that been my dude.
Yeah, that's when he was really it was a project. He hadn't made, directors or starting their first project. That particular project, it didn't get off the ground. That sometimes happens with filmmakers, but it was a really great experience. So just having that opportunity to dip my toe in that was excellent. But more than and I ended up at that particular casting call. I went with a friend and that whole thing ended up happening. They did come and get me out the line. They felt like, I was good for that main character, and it went really well. In fact, I read with, gosh, if I could remember can't believe I'm forgetting his name. I just had a brain fart. Anyway, he's been in quite a few movies too. A good friend of mine as well. But I say this to say that more than at that time, even though I was there and even though I was getting involved in that, I really was more interested in the art of filmmaking. Like I wanted to know like the technical things of filmmaking. And because I didn't really know how to get into the industry, I thought I had to act or get into acting to figure that out. And that's how I end up in that. But then I started meeting people who were behind the scenes in films, and I started meeting independent filmmakers, and I realized, well, hey, I don't have to act to do that. So if people are saying, well, what happened? Why are we not seeing your movies? That wasn't really my passion. That was because being from the South, I didn't know any other way. I didn't know an entry. So that's why I was at the casting call.
And Cynthia said, let them know. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Tanya,
Come on.
Tucson, the mighty Capricorn. Listen,
Put
when
that
I
mighty
first
in-
met Tucson, oh my God, I don't even think I met Tucson like over 20 years ago. Because I've been in radio for 23 years. And I met him when I first started in radio. And that was one thing. I'm Tucson the Capricorn. And I'm just coming in. I'm like, what?
Right.
Who? He was so doggone cool though.
His voice. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. His voice is so amazing. And guess what? His voice still sounds so strong, girl. Wait till you hear him.
Oh my God.
It's
I can't wait. I got to be in the building. I want to see Tucson.
Well, come on and get in the
see
building.
him.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. We'll talk offline about that. But come on.
Yeah. And Richard Cope says TM.
Oh, that talking about that Tanya Moore.
Malik told I'm bringing shredded cheese. Hope y'all ain't searching.
We have strictly enforced security, so we will have cheese detectors at the door.
Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. And Malik says, rest in power, John Singleton. Yeah. And Richard says, time to be holding back. She's actually all that. Yeah, man, she holding back. She holding back. That's right, Richard. Give her flowers. Give her flowers. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Tanya, you be holding back, man.
I'm not holding back. I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm in the moment. I told you I found my happy place. We're gonna get back to the happy.
Malik says, I learned how to dance at Wilson Dances to him DJing. I had my time. Mr. Brooks didn't play.
Ooh, I was about to say that I need to invite Mr. Brooks to this, so some of y'all out here acting up, because Mr. Brooks would snatch y'all out them corners and off them walls, supposed to be dancing, and y'all grinding and doing nasty stuff. That wasn't dancing. We saw y'all. We did.
Malik says, and a bag of chips with the dip. That's my dog.
Like I'm so excited. What's up, Tanya Frazier? How you doing?
Tanya says, yep.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Tanya Frazier, she's cool people, another Wilson alumni, class of 86. She also went to A&T, so she knows about great homecomings. It just happens that we went to the best high school homecoming and the greatest homecoming on earth.
That Aggie pride.
That Aggie pride is in the building. You understand me?
And Malik says he knew all of our names and our parents. Oh my goodness.
Yes, he did. Come on, Tanya. Aggie pride. Nationwide. See, Tanya, she's an engineer. She all with NASA and everything. She did the thing and graduated, but your girl left, and y'all saying, well, Tanya, did you graduate? No, Richard just gave y'all the timeline. I was modeling, and I was getting pulled out of line. I had a year path. But you
said you weren't gonna cut up the tape.
I'm not. I'm telling the truth. But you can't take my Aggie pride. I still.
But listen, you making it comical, man. We on this camera.
It's homecoming. We talking about being happy. We need to be happy. I see Joy is in the building. How you doing, Joy?
Joy says he used to back up. You too close at the dances.
Exactly. Joy, I can't wait till this weekend. I can't wait for the weekend. She's going to make sure that we have the very best. Y'all know anything that the girl is involved in. It's going to be a good time. So, hey, I told y'all about that breakfast. I told y'all about that bar. Yes. All right.
And Tanya said, let me go back to work.
You go back to work. I'm the one who dropped out of college, not you. Good job, girl. We need engineers. You make me proud. We make me so proud.
We do. Richard says, yep. And she said, "That's not paying me to talk to y'all. Aggie pride always, no matter what."
Exactly. Wow, wow, wow. And see, and that's what I love too, just being able to have just like wonderful friends. And like I said, Tanya, she's an engineer. She's working at NASA, but we're used to having people who have done like really great things. Just not very long ago, we were celebrating Jolette Law. She's been inducted to the Iowa Hall of Fame. They dedicated the Pearl Moore Gymnasium floor to her here a couple weeks ago. We're used to really awesome people, if you know what I'm saying. We've got Hall of Famers all around. Harry Carson, who is a football player. He's in the Football Hall of Fame, played for the New York Giants. There's so many great people that I could talk about. I
Yeah.
could go on. I could go on.
And Richard Cope says Hidden Figures. Absolutely.
Right. So that's my girl. Okay. Wow.
And I remember Harry Carson visiting the schools when I think, was I in middle school or elementary school? I remember him from years ago. I loved Harry Carson. Yeah.
You understand me? So
Yeah.
but I tell you something, and that's why we have such a great pride for education. Like, it was really instilled in us. Mr. Brooks was much, much more than a principal. He made all of us, he individually, and this is not unique for me to tell you this. I don't think that you will meet many students who was under his tenure who will not express to you that he made us be better. He did. And even though I went to college, and when I figured out, that I wanted to do something different, it wasn't like, because I couldn't complete school or that I didn't want to. It's just like I knew that I needed a different path. Like, I made a very smart and informed decision for myself, especially at the time, especially for my age. And people would tell you like, "Hey, you can't, you going to New York, you can't do that." A lot of people would tell you what you can't do, what you couldn't do. Now, I'm not saying all of the days were easy. I don't think anybody's had a cakewalk in anything in respect to their career. But let me tell you something. A lot of things happen in a lot of great ways, and I learned a whole lot, and I was able to bring that back to my hometown and share that with young people. And now we just happen to live within a time frame where all of those things that I learned are things that people are doing out of their own home, and so now it's kind of normal. But some people just got a few more skills than other people, but I be helping people up their skills. Get at me if you need to.
Right.
Understand that?
Absolutely. That's
Tori?
what's up. And Malik says, different paths for everyone. Nothing is written in stone.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yes.
I don't know if we got to talk a whole lot about the
I'm
habits.
looking forward to I want to see.
Go ahead.
Anyway, we're gonna talk after we shut up. But listen, let me ask this question. So we can be doing our thing tomorrow for Talk It Out Tuesday.
Talk It Out Tuesday.
Now it Wilson homecoming. We got to be on the camera. We're gonna be on the camera tomorrow.
I got to show off my purple and gold every day of the week. Now we don't have to, but
Listen, because you can do like this. I'll do like this real quick.
Well, guess what? You can do that. Listen, we can do that. Wow.
No, I'll do the bubble. You can do your purple and gold. I'll do the bubble. You can just talk to the bubble.
Well, we could just go in and out. You understand? That's the beautiful thing about doing your own thing. Like, nobody can tell us we can't. Who gonna stop us, boo?
Nobody.
They ain't. Mr. Brooks wouldn't like me saying that like that. They're not. They're not going to stop us.
Absolutely not.
We're going to come to the people, and we're going to do what we have to do. And Richard is making a comment that actually is something that we kind of think about when we think about Mr. Brooks here.
Listen, Richard Cope said we had Morgan Freeman, Mr. Carter type principles back then for wait a minute,
for real, no doubt.
Oh, for real, no doubt.
Sometimes
Listen, you're absolutely right, because we had a memorable principal as well, and the one that we had, we called him Doc, and he was like that, and people they voted him out, and I'm like, what? But he was what we needed, and he made such an impact. Matter of fact, we're Facebook friends now. He made such a huge impact on us. We need principals like this. And let's listen, with what's going on in the schools today, they definitely need those type of principals now.
Yeah, we had principals and we had teachers who cared about our education. That's why when we left high school, like we weren't like a lot of statistics you see here today where they're pushing young people through school. They're not on the proper reading levels. They're not on the proper math levels. You couldn't do that. The thing that they were doing, they were pushing us harder than we wanted to be. They were pushing us into college level classes and AP classes and telling us, like, you're brighter than this. You don't need to be in this particular class. Okay, you might be in an academic or you may be in an enriched class, but you're smarter than that. So we had them and they cared. And like I said, it's homecoming week. We wanted to talk about happy. You told me some of the things that made you happy. We got into the homecoming. That might happen. That might happen. We could do that. We could do that. We could do that.
Oh my goodness, this was really good.
Right. Now tomorrow, what we're going to be talking about, Tori? Do you remember? What about your friends?
Yeah, that. I forgot. You know my short-term memory. Like, what? If I don't write it down.
What about your friends? Yeah, I think this is a perfect time to talk about it. We're going to talk about some of those high school friends that you have. Like, are you still friends with some of your high school friends? I got a post on Facebook where I'm letting you guys go ahead and shout out 3 of your high school friends. We're going to be reading some of those tomorrow. So make sure you go ahead and get that in. A lot of people already got it in. If you don't get it in, hey, join us in the chat, join us in the conversation, and you can do it like that. Right.
This was dope. This was dope. But y'all, this is different. This is different showing our face on this particular podcast. Now I show my face on mine, but listen, this one I just be relaxing because Tanya cut up and I be like, my face be like, I be laughing. My face be like, this right here was different. Girl, you
listen. we just being happy.
Yeah, we just being happy. We
got people still coming in through the comments, so I want to respect my people coming in through the comments. I see Joy in here. She said, Mr. Brooks didn't play. And we all can appreciate the discipline as well as the love. If you got in trouble, he had a whole assembly about the situation, or he called you out over the intercom, made you not want to get in trouble because he would embarrass you where you showed out. Okay? You was going to act right in them halls, okay? Everybody was going to act right in them halls, except for Travis Hunter, of course, because Travis Hunter wasn't never in class, y'all. The office. I'm serious, y'all. And if anybody tell him that I talked about him on this podcast, I'm going to deny it. But I'm just going to tell y'all, if you want to know somebody who has turned out to be a success, and who I am very proud of. He has written so many novels. I hope you get an opportunity to look him up. Look up Travis Hunter. I know there's a Travis Hunter football player right now who plays for Colorado and Dion, which I love those guys. But I want you to look up Travis Hunter, the author. He's from Florence, South Carolina. He happens to be my classmate. Now, how he became such a phenomenal author, I don't know, because he was not in class. You heard it from me. All right. All right. But hey, I love him. That's my classmate, 1987. And if I hear this out in the streets that y'all said Travis Hunter wasn't never in class, I'ma just say that Tori said it.
Listen, I told my son to grab my bag. This my bag right here.
Oh, yeah, and then you got purple. That is so cool. Yeah. Cool guy. Cool brother. He does a whole lot. The Hearts of Men Foundation. He does so much with young people and young men. So look him up. All right.
Yes. This is dope. So yeah, that part Tori said it. Really, Richard.
Thank you, Richard. Richard is my friend. Okay. Up here talking about my classmate like that. Show some respect for the Wilsonians. Show some respect. All right, y'all, we got to get out of here. We've been here enjoying you guys. We wanted to know about Happy, and we just went into a conversation all over the place. But that happens sometimes with us. You don't know what you're going to get with me and Tori. Sometimes the conversation is serious. Sometimes it's a little lightweight. Sometimes it's this. Sometimes it's this.
Look at Malik. Malik, really? How could you, Tori?
I was thinking the same thing. Leave it to them people from Darlington and from Mayo would bring that up.
All right, I'll take that.
And invite y'all nowhere.
Tanya said, Jackson, I keep missing your lives because of work. Hey, catch the replay.
Hit the replay, girl, and make comments because we go through. But let me tell you, girl, you better keep your job because Tori just be on here talking about people, and you might not want to be in the live because she might say something about you. Keep your job. Watch the replay. That's my suggestion. But I do want you to come out this weekend. Enjoy the festivities. I'm gonna go ahead and put the flyer up one more time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the what Richard said.
Richard's question says, so question, did that high school name ever come under scrutiny down yonder? Which high school?
Wilson. No. Oh. Just Tori.
Malik said the Whitney Williams of Flow Town.
She is. Make sure y'all watch Keep the Faith with Tori. Keep the Faith podcast with Tori Williams.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I might need to reevaluate who I have conversations with. But Tori, I don't care what these people say in these comments right here. I like talking to you. I really do.
Oh my goodness, y'all off the chain. Oh my goodness. Woo! Jesus. And Richard says, Wilson, they changed the name of the one in DC.
Well, you know what, Richard? They did try to change our name, but the people in the community stood against it and really fought to keep it. So I get what you're saying, but yeah, and I do remember Wilson High School in DC. I do. I remember that very well. But yeah, we wanted to hold on to our history. And why shouldn't we? We're talking about 1866. We're celebrating 150 years of existence this year. So that's something you're very, very proud of. And we're proud of all of the young people who will be of the graduating class of 2023. And like we've got the class of 63 they're celebrating 60 years right now. I want to give a shout out to the class of 1988. They are celebrating their 35th year anniversary. And if you guys want to, all of you who have special celebrations this particular year, you got time. We're going to be doing the podcast all week. Just go ahead and drop into the inbox and I'll make sure that we can shout you guys out. And I do, Richard, they were Tigers too. They were. But we them Tigers. We are. All right.
You cut up bad, bro.
All right, y'all. Tori, I think we need to get out of here. What you think?
Yeah, it's time to go. Because I'm being accused. So yeah, it's time to go. All right, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all on tomorrow for Talk It Out Tuesday.
All right, y'all. I enjoyed you so much. I always have fun when I can just have a conversation with good people. It's homecoming week from the 1st to the 8th. We're going to be celebrating all week. You're going to see those flags flying throughout the town. You're going to see everybody all in the purple and gold. It doesn't matter what high school you went to. We're celebrating with the whole city. The whole city. Why do you think events are going on downtown? Ask yourself that question. And when you come up with the answer, you got to know that this is really for everybody. I tell you what, I got so involved and got right into the conversation today that we didn't do our breath work when we came in. We didn't do our breath work. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to breathe our way out of this thing. We are. Take that little bit of time for yourself, because it is about, you want to be happy, and happiness is a part of your wellness. Taking care of yourself is a part of your wellness. And so I want you to take that time for you. You get ready to do some breath work, and then you guys get back to work. All right? And I'll see you here on tomorrow. Let's do some breath work. Inhale to the count of 4. Hold that a few seconds. Exhale. Hold that a few seconds. Inhale again. Hold a few seconds. Exhale. And hold that a few seconds. Inhale one more time. Hold a few seconds. And exhale. Yeah. So don't you feel great? I feel great. I appreciate you guys. And if nobody gave you a smile today, if nobody smiled today, you just close your eyes and give yourself a big smile and see how that feels for you. All right? Y'all be great out here. It's what we do. One love, y'all.